everybody, welcome back. So today's video is going to be another makeup tutorial. I love filming makeup tutorials and you guys seem to really enjoy watching them. So today I thought I'd recreate a look that I did on my face a couple of days ago. I did my makeup and I really liked the way that it looked. So I thought that I would recreate that for you today. So the look is really perfect for this time of year. It also looks really great in summer as well. I feel like it's a makeup look that you can wear all year round and it just looks really great. So I'm going to be doing quite a natural looking bronzy skin, and then I'm going to be doing copper eyes, which look absolutely gorgeous, and I'm so excited to share the look with you. And then the lips are going to be a nude lip, so it's like a coppery nude look. And I'm just going to quit blabbing on and I'm just going to get straight in with the look, and I really hope that you enjoy the video. So for my base, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Lumi Magique primer, and the reason I'm using this is actually because the foundation I'm using is quite a matte foundation. Because it is a matte foundation, using this primer underneath will just make sure that it doesn't look really dull, and it will just give my skin a nice glow underneath. The foundation I'm using is this one here, which is the Nars Velvet Matte Skin Tint. I think I've used this on my channel before, but I'm absolutely in love with it at the moment. So I'm just going to pop a little bit on the back of my hand and then dab that around my skin. And then the brush I've been using with it is a Zoeva brush, and this is the 104 Buffer. It's just like a flat topped buffer brush. Blends the foundation into the skin really nicely and gives it quite a natural look. So I'm just going to buff that in. And the texture of this foundation is so strange. I still can't really get used to it. You sort of, as you blend it in, it feels like it's just disappearing on your skin, and it does feel really velvety. That is like a really good way to describe it. Obviously it's called Velvet Matte Skin Tint, but I love it. I never thought I would like a foundation that had a texture like this, but it is really nice, and the colour looks like it would be too orange, but it actually suits me perfectly. And with this foundation, I find that I don't even need to use my beauty blender because it just blends in so nicely, and you really can't see any brush streaks or anything. So I've actually found a foundation that I can just use a brush with, and I don't need the sponge, which is really great. Okay, I'm just going to pop a tiny little bit more on any areas where I want a little bit more coverage, but to be honest, this foundation does give a good coverage just with one little layer, so you could definitely just use one. I just love it. If you're looking for a new foundation and you want quite full coverage, but you don't want to feel like you've got loads of foundation on your skin, definitely give this one a go. And I wouldn't say that it is too matte. Like, it is definitely a matte finish. It isn't dewy or anything, but it's not like a horrible kind of matte where it's like really dull looking. I just love it. I think it makes my skin look really lovely. Okay, next up is brows. I'm using my Soap & Glory Brow Archery. Giving them a little brush through first. You guys have seen this about 50,000 times. You must be so bored of watching me do my eyebrows. But if you are new to this channel, hello, welcome. I hope you're enjoying this video. This is how I do my eyebrows. I basically use the waxy side of the Soap & Glory Brow Archery, and I just really gently fill in the fronts, and then I go in with the felt tip side and I just kind of make them a little bit more arched because my natural eyebrow shape is rubbish. And I just keep going until I'm happy with the shape and the colour. Okay, brows done. I'm now moving on to the very exciting part of this video, which is my eyes. So the eyeshadow palette I'm using for this look is this one here. This is the Zoeva Rose Golden palette. It looks like this. It's very beautiful. I'm going to start off with the first shade here, which is called Luster. It looks a lot lighter in the palette actually than when you pop it on your eyes. It does come out quite an orangey brown, but it looks very pale in the palette, which is very strange. But it works for this eyeshadow look. So I'm just going to pop it pretty much all over my eyelid, but I'm just going to focus on the crease and the outer corner a little bit more. Like so. Do the same on the other side. And then you just want to also make sure you've got a blending brush at hand. Where is my favourite one? Here we go. Make sure you've got a little blending brush just so you can keep blending all of the time. Okay, next shade I'm going to go in with is this one here, which is called Copper is King, and as you can probably tell from the name, it is a beautiful copper shade. It's so lovely, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of that into my crease and really work it through. Again, go in with my blending brush and blend. Same on the other eye. These eyeshadows are incredibly pigmented. If you've never used any of the Zoeva eyeshadow palettes before, I highly suggest that you try them out because they're amazing and they're quite inexpensive as well. I think this is £18, so really not bad value for money at all. I'm going to take a smaller eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take that same shade, just drag it underneath my lower lash line. Okay, then I'm going to take some of the shade called Just a Rose, which is this one here. Again, it is quite a coppery colour, but it's slightly more orangey pink. It comes out very pink on the brush. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of that in the centre of my eye. And then I'm going to take another brush, and I'm just going to take some of this shade here, which is called Rusty Petals, this one up in the corner. It's like a shimmery brown colour, and I'm going to pop a little bit of that in my crease just because I feel like it needs a bit of a darker shade. There we go, and that is eyeshadow finished. I'm then just going to put some mascara on. I'm actually not going to put any liquid eyeliner on today, which I know it's crazy. I always wear liquid eyeliner. It always makes my eyes water when I curl my eyelashes. Okay, so for mascara, I'm actually going to use a mixture of two different ones. I've got the Benefit Roller Lash and the Maybelline Lash Sensational. These are basically my two favourite mascaras. So I'm going to firstly go in with the Roller Lash. And then I'm using the Benefit one again on my bottom lashes. And then I'm going to go in with a second coat of mascara and use the Maybelline one. This one just really thickens them up and makes them look extra black. Okay, mascara done. I'm now going to go in with some concealer. Today I'm using a new one which I picked up. I have had one previously, but I treated myself to a new one. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. It's in the lightest shade you can get, and I'm going to use this underneath my eyes. So I'm just going to pop a little triangle like that under my eyes. I literally forgot how much I love this concealer, it's amazing. I'm going to blend it out using my beauty blender, and I'm going to spritz some of the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray onto the sponge. And then I'm just going to pat that into my skin. Okay, so it's now time to bronze up my skin. I'm going to be using a product that I kind of didn't really like when I first got it, but now I've been really embracing like the bronzy look. I have been loving using it recently. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow. It looks like this inside. You've got the contoury bronze shade and then the highlighter. I don't use the highlighter because it is a little bit too dark for my skin, but I have been using the bronzer and I've been kind of finding a way to make it work for my skin. So I'm going to take a Zoeva Luxe Sheer Cheek Brush, and I'm going to get some of that bronzy shade, tap off the excess because it's very pigmented, and I'm just going to kind of bronze up my cheek area a little bit. I don't want to look too bronzy, but I've been loving more of a bronzed look than a contoured look right now. I hardly ever put any sort of contour shade on. I mostly just go for a bit of bronze and blush and highlight. And saving contour for when I'm actually like going out and I'm doing my makeup to go maybe for a night out or something. I haven't really been contouring during the day. I found that a little bit of bronzer just looks a bit more natural, and yeah, I've just been really liking it. I'm now going to move on to a blush, and the blusher I'm using today is the Benefit Dallas blusher. I'm just going to use the same brush because it's just easier, and I'm just going to get a little bit of that and just pop it sort of on the apples of my cheeks. And then I just want to make sure that that's blended out, so I've got like a big fluffy brush and I'm just going to do this. And now time for highlighter. The first one I'm going to go in with is the M&S Autograph highlighter in the shade Pearl. I absolutely love this. My mum got this for me. I think it was for either my birthday or for last Christmas. And I'm just so in love with it. It's such an amazing highlighter. Okay, so I'm just going to pop a little bit of that onto the tops of my cheekbones. I really hope you can see. It's quite a glittery highlighter, but I actually don't mind that. It's just so gorgeous. I literally love it. I'm also going to pop a little bit on the tip of my nose, and then I'm going to take my blending eyeshadow brush and pop it on the inner corners of my eyes, and also just kind of like in there, so it brightens up the eyeshadow a little bit as well. And then a little bit under each of my eyebrows and on my Cupid's bow. And then I'm just going to put a little bit extra on because, in my opinion, you can never have too much highlighter. Okay, now time for lips. I'm going to go in with a lip liner first. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner. So I've lined my lips and also filled them in with the lip liner. And then for lipstick, I'm going to go in with this one, which is Brunette Ambition, which is a H&M lipstick. Glossy one. Uh-oh, that was a disaster. Okay, so I somehow managed to just drop my lipstick on the floor and get it all over my jumper, which is just great. I've now got a pink jumper. Okay, so that is my finished makeup look. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you maybe learnt something or you found something in particular helpful. Let me know in the comments down below if you did, or if you just enjoyed seeing a makeup look. I think it's so pretty, and I'm really liking not wearing liquid eyeliner at the moment. I feel like it's just a little bit more natural, a little bit more kind of fresh looking. And yeah, I also really love this lipstick as well, and this is just my favourite. I just think it's so gorgeous. Definitely check this eyeshadow palette out if you're looking for a new one. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope that you liked it. Remember to give a thumbs up if you did, and click the subscribe button down below because it's free and it means that you'll never miss a video of mine. So it's kind of a win-win situation. I will see you all very soon in another video. Goodbye.